guys, welcome back. My name is Prez.
I'm Cara.
We're back from a little break. We were on holiday. We haven't seen 86 in about 2 weeks or a week and a half.
A week and a half.
Oh, so we've got this saturation. That's what we have. Hold on. It says 86, right? We've got a notebook because your boy's horrible with names.
Yes, you are.
And your girl's always complaining about it. Always. So I literally have a pen. I have a notebook. I'm taking this job ever so seriously. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're excited for 86, episode 3, let us know. Drop a like, drop a comment. First 2 episodes were very good at setting up the story.
Yeah, they're very set-up-y. They kind of like made us familiar with the world and how it works.
We got
like, the different districts.
And the idea of like, okay, who is looked down upon? It's very much like, it's not just a casual look down upon. It is, you are not even human.
Yeah.
That was the big thing they're trying to push forward. And I'm looking forward to seeing how much difference we'll see from here on. Like, we spoke about like, what does it mean to be human? And it's like, will 86 turn out to be more similar to us? In the sense of like how they live and their lifestyles.
Yeah, they're more carefree.
More carefree compared to people in the capital, you know, who are just the 85 districts of everyone's got white hair. It's just quite a strong but cool concept.
Yeah.
It's very much in your face. It's not holding back like, oh, this is symbolism. It's like, no, this is exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
So if you guys are excited, let us know. Drop a like. Check out Patreon if you want to be ahead of our uncut, unfiltered reactions to this, any other show, movies, Patreon exclusives. It's the best way to support the channel. We appreciate you guys so much. Let's get into it.
Enjoy. Oh, someone else died. It's probably the first time someone's apologized. But I wonder if they're even gonna
appreciate that.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be like, who are you to apologize? Like, you did nothing, you know?
Yeah, I didn't realize that was her voice. That's why I was like, who's talking? Oh, we'll check out the opening next episode, I think. Dinner.
Oh, wow.
That's a ball. That's not a pig. June 13th, okay?
アンジュどこ行ったかな。夕食の当番交代してもらわないと。
アンジュは今日洗濯当番。
詳しいねダイヤ。
てか他の女子も全員行ったから。確か朝食後すぐだったかな。そういやちょっと時間かかりすぎかも。
つまり水浴び。ただいま河原は。
So we're heading that way.
Heaven on earth. That's crazy.
Come on, man. Loosen up a little bit. Literally. Okay, so we know he's got a girl he likes. He's gonna be like... He's definitely gone there.
Which one's Andrew?
That's what I'm thinking. Which one's his crush? She was like, she got the most highlight last episode.
It looks nice though, doesn't it?
She's literally talking like the bros. It's crazy how much like slice of lifey this feels until you realize what happens when they go out to fight.
They're just having fun.
Yeah. Living. Oh. She does like shit.
Oh, she's trying to make him jealous.
She's good. She's killing her inside. They're all watching. Yeah, the 3 guys are here. God damn it.
He's literally at the front.
In the front center. Oh.
What?
That is
They
insane.
Were prepped and armed, mate.
I'm sorry, but those boys are not your boys. What's the rock? They sacrificed him. Stay out there.
Whoa.
Oh, she a freak.
That's Andrew.
I mean, Andrew does seem like the best one there.
She knows.
Oh, she knows. No.
ちょっとみんなに聞きたいことが。
そんなのパラレイド使えばいいじゃない。
つって女子ばっかでキャッキャウフフなとこにレイドつない。
So we decided to watch instead.
うっかり恋愛相談とかしてたらお互い気まずいでしょ。
クレナ、シンが好きなの。
とか言ったりして。
Oh, you're so dead. You're so dead.
ちょっとやめてよ。ク
really cute, actually.
That's what I mean.
To
It's
see
so
the side
slice of
of them.
lifey. Oh, who said you can laugh?
それで聞きたいこととは
それはダイヤ
やばいって何？
Because it just proves that we're listening in on them as well.
どうかしましたか？
ネズミが出ただけです。
なんであんな女と毎晩
She's jealous.
みんな
Because
と一緒に過ごせて
Yeah.
大切な時間なのに明日死んじゃうかもしれないのに
そのうちお姫さんの方から繋いでこなくなるさ。
Princess.
お互いに
the
暇
pig
つぶしだよ。
princess.
シンあんなのとっとと壊しちゃえばいいの
Break already.
別に好きで壊してるわけじゃねえだろ。気に食わないから真のそれで壊してくれって。
ごめんでもやっぱり許せないあいつら白豚はパパとママを殺した、ゴミみたいに射的の的にした
Target practice.
It's hard to
That's
convince
tough.
yourself this one could be different. It's not even convincing yourself. You just know she's not going to be different. That's the mindset.
本当にキルシビリューテああ見ている端からいくつもの星が
Oh, she's the one who's gonna die.
それは見物だったよ
Oh, that sucks.
本当にそんなにたくさんの星が
流星雨か。それなら俺も見た。
本当ですか
They're actually talking about her.
Yeah, I know, right?
本当に恐ろしいほど暗いぜ。戦場の夜はさ、青白い光が音もなく、後から後から流れて空を埋め尽くす。あの時、妙なことを口走ったのは、
最後に見るのがこれなら悪くねえかもな。
Oh, he killed his punchline.
もうあんなのは見れないだろうな
Yeah, she smiled
私
then.
も見てみたかったです流星雨一晩中街の明かりが消えないので
Oh wow, it's always on.
こちらの夜は本当に真っ暗なんだ寝る頃には10日間生がかかる普段も星が綺麗でそれは間違いなくここでの暮らしのいいところだキルシブリューテ私たちを恨んでいますかもちろん差別されるのは辛いし悔しい収容所での暮らしは辛かったし戦うのはいつまでも怖いよ AT6 は人間じゃなくて家畜
Livestock.
Yeah, she's
That's
keeping it
crazy.
so real.
あなたたちアルバの全員が全員悪人じゃないというのも分かっているんだ AT6 の全員が必ずしも善人ばかりじゃなかったのと同じように同じようにアルバにもいい人がいるのは私は会ったことがないけど仲間の何人かは知っているから分かってはいるんだアルバというだけで恨んだりしない
There's good and bad in both sides.
その方々には感謝しないといけない
So he met someone.
ハンドラーはあなたに少し興味が湧いてきた
Reaper.
私からも一つ聞いていいかな何でしょう
Oh, they're so good at these flips.
なんで今更地図が必要なわけ彼らに送
The whole conversation, her having the Reaper card at the end of the Joker, but
この半月出撃回数は他の隊より多いのに戦死者ゼロなんだからすごい
Wow.
すごいどうして彼らにはレギオンが襲ってくるタイミングがわかるのかしら全然聞いてないし
she's in her own little world.
いつだって先を読んで戦闘準備に入ってるんだからそれ以上深入りしちゃダメ相手は AT6 よ私たちは同じ人間としてしっかり信頼関係築けてるもの
She understands, you know, they're all humans.
はい
Yeah, you're right, it's not.
パラレイド
She's 110% in on this job, which is such a difference probably from anyone else.
戦隊各員今日もお疲れ様でした
お疲れ様です。ハンドラーは。
どうもお疲れっす。
アンダーテイカー
I wonder if it's genuine that they appreciate
Yeah,
her
when
though.
he said that, I was like, is that real? Or are they like, because we see them when they told her to playing cards, kind of like, they're really good at talking to her whilst just doing their own thing.
の出ていた補充物資の納入日についてなのですが
There's a cat. She can hear it.
猫ですか
ああ、大社で飼ってんすよ。ちなみに拾ったのは俺っす。親とか兄弟はぺっちゃんこだったんすけど、こいつだけは無事で。
で、なぜかアンダーテイカーに一番懐いちゃったんだよね。
The less you give attention to a cat, the more he likes it.
She's just listening.
今だってそうだろ。
It's all about relationship building, or at least that's what she's trying to do.
最近そっち見て声かけりゃ、とりあえず寄ってくるようになってて。
なるほど
She's doing the same thing they're doing when she's trying to visualize it. This is where she walked out,
犬を飼っているのです
you
か
know? So we see that
Right,
whole
so this is her
conversation.
POV.
あなたに少し興味が
Okay, so here's the question.
本当ですか
It's cool because we could see her reaction
Yeah,
to the
yeah.
question now.
あなたはどうしてそんなに私たちのことを気にするんだ 昔戦場でプロセッサーの方に助けていただいたことがありまして、俺たちはこの国で生まれて育った共和国民だ。国を守って戦うのは市民の義務で誇り。
She mentioned this last episode when she was talking to students.
私たちは答えねばならないと考えます。戦えと求めておきながら見届けようともせず、あなたたちを知ろうともしないのはそれに反する振る舞いです。ハンドラー1、あなたは少女だな。おえ間違えた。つまりだな、世界はお花畑だと思っている女の
Right. Okay, because I was like, that's so harsh. The whole squad is listening.
Untarnished pure ideal. I mean, it's true. She's comfortable in her room like this.
だけれど、あなたはその役目に向いていない。まして私たちなどに関わってはいけない。
She's basically saying this world is gonna crush you
誰かと変わった方がいい。後悔する。
Before you regret it.
before you get attached. I feel like she's trying actually to just warn her in a good way.
レーダーに敵影を補足。
Because 2 days later.
しています。ハンドラー
They already know.
ガンスリンガーを今より2時方向、距離500の位置に移してください。そこからだと隠れますが高台があります。社会がより広く取れるはずです。
確認します。
確かにある。移動するよ。
Okay.
お姫様みたいな声して大したもんだ。
レーベは
She's getting some acknowledgement.
Yeah.
新しい地図でも見つけたの。便利だね。後で転送しましょうか。
いいのかよ。86に軍事機密の地図なんぞ渡して。
構いません。それからあなたたちは86などでは、
These conversations mid-fight.
私はそんな風に呼んだ覚えは。
へいへいっと来るぞ。
Yeah, like you
Yeah.
can't just keep chit-chatting.
I
She's
know.
sitting in her chair.
I know. Wow.
Just Undertaker taking everything down.
このレーベどうしてこんなところに。そっちはダメです。キレシブリンデ。失言、ここに動けない。
She fell to water.
嫌だ。死にたくない。
It's
It's such a look at this contrast. Like she was out in the battlefield, she just died, and she's just here in the
that's why she was
computers. That's crazy.
that's why she was okay with like not okay, but she was just having a conversation like I never coach blah blah. Because to her she's just like us. She's sitting in a chair.
we're
She's
just
got some screens
watching,
around her.
But they're actually fighting out there.
And I think like that's why it's so good at this show. That's the 2 POV thing. Rather than constantly showing us the battlefield, sometimes we realize how bizarre it is to not be able to visualize it, but just hear
Yeah.
the screams or
Yeah.
the fear. It's weird because it's like she didn't mess up there. She didn't like direct her incorrectly. But could she have done anything else? Could she have warned them?
戦闘終了。戦隊
That's how the episode started.
お疲れ様でした。キルシブリューテのことが残念でした。もっと早く地図を見つけていれば、
Okay.
私がもっとしっかりしていれば。
残念。あんたにしてみれば86の1匹や2匹当死のうが家に帰ったらすっかり忘れて夕食楽しめるって
I understand the anger.
Totally.
扱いしませんって勘違いの聖女ごっこにどうでもいい時なら付き合ってやるよ。けどさ、こっちはたった
Someone they
今
truly care
仲間が
about.
死んだんだ。そういう時まであんたの偽善に付き合ってなんかいられないってそれくらい分かれよ。
犠牲。
それとも何？仲間が死んでも何とも思ってないとか思ってる。僕たちはあんたみたいな高尚な人間様と。
His
Wow.
voice is more powerful than hers right now.
私はそんな。
違う？何が違うんだよ。僕たちを戦場に放り出して兵器扱いして戦わせて、自分だけ壁の中でぬくぬく戦う。
Yep.
Yep, exactly.
豚扱いじゃなくて
He's snapping. He's actually snapping.
Of course, you just died.
呼んだことがないだけだろ。あんたたちが閉じ込めて戦え。
He's breaking her mentally though.
ただ毎日優しく話しかけてやれば、それで人間扱いしてやれてるだなんてよく
Damn.
そもそも
True.
僕たちの本当の名前さえ一回だって聞いたことがないじゃないか。
True. That last line was the most powerful.
Wow.
Next
Next
episode,
one's real
name.
name.
That last line is the most powerful because it's true she never called him 86, but the entire time it's like Undertaker, Matt Fox, like she uses these code names like pawns.
Yes,
it's not
very true.
human.
Yeah.
Because if it was human, like, what's the first thing you do when you meet someone? It's like, oh, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Yeah.
And she's never done that.
Yeah.
Which kind of goes to show you, like,
She's always looked at the page and be like, oh, Undertaker, blah, blah.
yeah, because that's just what shows up on the screen. I think it's a good way of proving, like, you know, proving to her, yeah, I feel like I'm doing good. I'm getting to know you guys.
Yeah.
But are you really? Are you just getting to know the units, or are you getting to know the people? Because there's a difference between the two.
Very true. Because I think she's trying to make herself like, I'm not saying it's her fault. I know it's a system, right?
Right.
There's only so much that she can do as one person, but she's trying to make herself like the good guy. You know, be like, oh, I really care about my unit, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. But genuinely, I don't know how that passes on to them. You know?
That's the thing, is I don't feel like she's doing anything wrong in terms of her job.
No.
Because she did have the map, and she said, if only I found a map earlier. So she didn't mess up there. If anything, she was helping. She was just a little bit late.
Yeah, and also like the way she says it, like, oh, if only I found it sooner, like I could have helped you guys. Like in that moment, they've just
they don't
lost a
care.
comrade. They don't give a shit. Like if
Yeah.
you could help, like it has nothing to do with you. They've just lost a member of their family,
Yeah.
technically. You know what I mean? Like the 86 won't feel sorry for her.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
absolutely.
I wish I found that sooner for you guys. Blah blah. It's
They're not
like,
gonna
that
say
doesn't
that's-
help.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
they're not gonna sympathize and be like, oh, it's okay, you know.
That's
you really
very
helped us in this one.
That's really true. I feel like it's all fun and games, or it's all, you know, going okay until something serious happens. Because it's like, okay, but what? It's just empty words.
It is, yeah.
Is-
And that's why I understand like the anger and him snapping.
When he snapped, I was surprised how long he was going for. Because it wasn't just like a... Normally, I feel like they would have said something cold to her, but he just kept going and going and going. To the point where, like, because his voice was more anger and loud, her, like, princess voice, there's no way she could have got through.
No.
Because the way she talks is a bit too princessy. Like, they're actually making a really good point of it. She hasn't got this, like, real connection. It's kind of like, oh, yeah, and everything's great, you know? I would love to get to know you guys. It's hard to include her when you don't know much about her. You know that she's sitting there comfortably, and she's just...
Yeah. It's the
looking
same
at a screen.
as, yeah, when she was on the phone to them, she was literally just sat there and the background was her room. She was like listening to them, having her tea. It proved to them that it was just, there's just completely different.
Although I do like this is a very small contrast, but I like it that when they're talking, it's loads of people in one room.
Yeah.
It's like a family. And
Yeah.
then when she's talking, it's just her
She's
alone.
just alone, yeah.
Which I think will play more into this thing of like, you know, at least we have these connections and they care for someone dying. But we'll see where this goes, you know, from here. Like, what's that next conversation with them like?
Because I don't want to make it sound like I don't like Lena, because I like her character. She tries to understand them, but I also get their side as like it's completely different worlds, and I think she's a bit naive in how it truly is.
Yeah, it's being naive. This applies to obviously loads of real scenarios as well, where someone tries to fit in with another group or tries to understand another group that's not as fortunate as you. But it's hard.
Like looking at it from a privileged standpoint.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
It's like the rich kid trying to be like, no, I understand how, you know, it is to be broke. No, you
Yeah,
don't.
yeah. I know,
The only way
exactly.
for her to feel that or feel fully immersed and understand them, she would have to be there. You can't just... It's like she's reading a book and she has no idea what they look like, how they, you know, what their clothes are like, what their food is. She has no idea.
Good episode though.
Good up. What comes next time? If you guys enjoyed it, drop a like, comment, and we'll catch you guys next in episode 4. It's been Prez and Cara. Bye.
Bye.